friends, welcome back to Yoga with Paige, and welcome to your feel-good yoga flow focusing on the lower body. So this is a great practice after a workout, or if you're sore from a workout, or if you just want to focus on this section, on lengthening, strengthening. We do build up some heat, we connect to our core, stabilize through the back muscles as well. And then we really just take our time to feel these positions and really work through them. This class is all level friendly, and the only prop you'll probably need is a yoga strap if you'd like one. So whenever you're ready, you can grab your mat and get started. We're starting today on our backs, reclined bound angle, pressing the soles of the feet together, already starting to feel activation in the quadriceps, glutes, the hamstrings. Just letting the hips open, a gentle opening, especially if this is your first movement of the day. Taking a few breaths, noticing how we feel arriving on the mat, what we brought with us, what we can let go of, what we can leave at the door. Arriving here in this safe space, connecting to your breath, we can gently take the knees together and into the chest, hugging them in tight, finding a gentle little rock here, waking up the lower back, pulling the knees into the chest. We can start to feel this stretch out the glutes if we're very sore, like I am. That's what you get when you skip the gym for a week and then you go hard on leg day, day one. Always remember the ease and the effort, that balance between the two. Don't overdo it like I did. Extending the left leg down, keeping the right knee into the chest, giving it one final squeeze before extending the leg. This is where we can use a yoga strap. If we want to wrap it around the ankle or the foot and pull your leg in closer if you can't reach. You can always keep a slight bend in the knee. We can feel that more in the hamstring, whatever feels good to you. Playing around, getting to know your body. Holding here, the foot is flexed, protecting the knees. Trying to draw that leg as close into the chest as we can. Still breathing. Beautiful. And on your next exhale, we're gonna open that leg to the right side. So just letting it open, trying to keep our hips wherever they were in line. Just opening up through the hips. Still keeping nice and strong so we can feel this in the hamstring. The calf muscles were nice and active. Beautiful. We can gently come back up, release that leg, and switch sides. Taking the left knee in, hugging it close, and then extending it, sending it on its way with love. Maybe gazing at your toes, taking a look at how those guys are doing. Do we need to do some upkeep? Breathing nice and deep, maybe even closing the eyes, taking away your sense of sight, so we can tap more into our sense of feel. Letting our backs be heavy on the mat. And gently exhale to open the leg to the left side. Our right arm can come down onto the mat. It can stay with the leg. Whatever is more comfortable for you. One more nice deep breath here. And back up, releasing. We're gonna take both feet to the mat, knees pointed up towards the ceiling, and then crossing that right ankle over the left knee, coming into reverse pigeon pose, pulling both legs into the chest. Woo! Feeling this in the glutes. Oh my goodness. Breathing nice and deep. Going a little bit deeper with each exhale. Flexing the feet. Surrendering to this moment, this stretch. Before exhaling to release and switch. Oh yeah. Maybe we have one leg that seemed tighter than the other today. Sometimes that'll happen to you. A few more deep breaths. Pressing the lower back into the mat, feeling rooted, grounded. And we're going to exhale to release, taking the hands behind the thighs and gently rocking up. Woo. Scooting back to the middle of the mat and sending the hips back for a child's pose. Just taking a moment here to check in before we start building up some heat, some fire. Take this moment for yourself, a moment of silence. Find gratitude for being here today, in life and on the mat. Exhale to press through the hands, lifting the chest, coming onto all fours. We're going to spread really wide through the fingertips, ground through the tops of the feet, connect to the core, and lift the knees about an inch or two off the ground. Hovering tabletop. I told you we were going to connect quick. Holding here, suck the navel into the spine. 5, 4, 3, you got this. 2, 1, release the knees. We're going to extend the right leg behind us, nice and long. And then on the exhale, I want you to reach it over, keeping the hips in line, keeping our midline as controlled as we can. We're going to reach that right leg over, tapping the toes, then bringing it back behind us, and tapping the other way, crossing it over the leg. So on the inhales, we reach it behind. On the exhales, we reach to the right or the left. Doing this 3 rounds, so this will be my last one. Then we keep that leg extended behind us, reach the right, the left arm out in front, big inhale, and exhale to crunch. Inhale, find length, and exhale, round, tucking everything in. One more time, inhale, and exhale, try to get knee to nose. Extend the leg behind. We can either come into downward facing dog and bring the leg up, or we can challenge ourselves here and try to come into a 3-legged dog with the right leg lifted. So wherever we are, we meet in 3-legged dog. Holding here, squaring off the hips. Then we're going to bend the knee and stack the hips, opening to the side, gazing under the shoulder if we can. We have the foot flexed. We're trying to press the foot as if there was a wall there that we could just press it onto. Opening the hips as high, as far as feels good. Exhale, back to 3-legged dog, gazing at the hands. Bending the knee, bringing it all the way in through the hands, high lunge. Inhale, release the arms up above the head. Exhale, we can bring them to the hips. Sinking into our lunge, sending that left heel back. Opening up through the hip flexors, the quadricep, really feeling this in the left leg. And then we're gonna dip the knees down 5. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, rain the fingertips down, stepping back into plank and downward facing dog. Coming onto the knees for a child's pose, a little break. Taking a nice deep breath before coming up onto all fours and beginning again. Coming from the hovering tabletop, lifting the knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Extending the left leg behind. I think I might hit the wall, so I'm scooting over. Taking it over to the side, tap. Inhale to lift back, and exhale to cross. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. And exhale, cross. Really working through the glutes. We're nice and active. Gripping through the fingers. And then keeping our left leg behind us. Inhaling the right arm in front. And exhale, crunch. Again, nice long spine. And exhale, bring everything in. One more time, nice and long. And exhale, crunch. Releasing the right hand, coming into our three-legged dog. However we would like to get there. Holding here, squaring off the hips. Then bending the knee and sending that left foot over to the right side. Stacking the hips, gazing under the shoulder. Holding here. Might be breathing a little heavy, sweating a little bit. Is your body getting stronger? Exhale, three-legged dog, gazing at the hands. Bring it all the way through. High crescent lunge. Inhale, release the hands up high. Rolling the shoulders back, sinking into this stretch, sending that right heel back, knitting the thighs together. And exhale, hands can come to the hips so we can dip. And 5, 4, you got this. 3, 2, 1. Release, hands up high. Rain the fingertips down to come through plank and downward facing dog. This time, we're gonna stay here, catch your breath for a moment if you need to. We're gonna come into Scandasana. So lifting up the left leg, we're gonna bring it through like we're coming into a low lunge, but we're going to plant it outside the hand and pivot that back foot up. So finding what feels good here, checking our alignment, turning the toes up and the knee back. Shining the heart forward, lifting the chest nice and open and beautiful. Feeling this inner groin stretch. One more breath, and then we switch sides. So you can use your hands to stabilize, or you can challenge yourself. Go through center and use those stabilizer muscles. Beautiful, taking a few breaths here. We're gonna do each side one more time. Maybe playing with the angle. If we lean over, we really get the other side of the groin. And exhale to swoop over. Maybe exhale this time with a little smile. Because feeling good. And back over to the other side. Nice. So we can plant the fingertips, come onto the feet, turning both feet to the long edge of the mat. We're gonna bend the right leg, coming into this little runner's lunge. Keeping this leg straight. You can feel this beautiful line all the way inside. And then switching. Moving a little bit quicker, finding a deep stretch as we kind of just flow from side to side, finding what feels good here. Opening up everything. Perfect. And when we have our left knee bent, when we're facing close to the side of the front of the mat, we can turn, drop that right knee, then send the hips back, coming into half splits, flexing the left foot up, shining the heart up, breathing into this stretch. We should be decently warmed up. Maybe you can go a little bit further than you normally can. But just honoring wherever we are. Beautiful flat back. And then we can exhale to release. Take that left leg in and just switch sides as we start to slow down our breath. Coming to the end of our practice here. Noticing how we feel now, as opposed to before we started. And exhale to release, taking that foot back to meet the other. We're gonna come to sit on the sit bones. So both legs are on the right side. This little, I'll show you, this little mermaid pose. And then we can plant the right fingertips and reach the left hand over. Beautiful side stretch. You can feel the compression stretch on the right side as well. This one hits deep, this variation. There we go, beautiful. And we can release the left hand and we can just gently swap sides. So you don't have to look at my back. Just a gentle cool down. Nice and open. And we can release and come onto the back. Opening up for happy baby, sending the feet to the sky, grabbing onto the ankle or the shin, or the big toes, wherever feels comfy. Just letting the legs hang open. It did a lot of work for you today. I bet they're feeling good, strong, open. We can just let this sink in, this beautiful practice. We can take whatever other movements we may want or need to feel all stretched and evened out. And then whenever you're ready, we can gently release the feet, make our way to a sitting position. Thank you for joining me in this class today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Namaste. If you did enjoy this class, go ahead and quick give it a thumbs up. Leave your experience down below. I'd love to know how it went for you. And if you're not subscribed already, hit that button to never miss more daily free yoga classes. I will see you on the mat very, very soon.